Welcome to the 34th episode of
I'm not sure what's going on, but it's happening.
I'm your host, Callie Driscoll.
And I'm Giovanna Tronconi.
And today's episode is trends that we've jumped onto, and do we regret them, or do we stand by our choice?
Yeah, because I feel like trends, it's like, some people who take part in every single trend, I'm like, almost you have a personality. Like, you know what I mean? It's because it's like, so it's just like a deep dive into what our takes on the trends are, essentially.
Exactly, yeah.
And then what's happenings of the week. Mine is I recently, was just scrolling social media and I saw someone refer to Tim Hortons as Timmy Hose. And I just kind of deeply related with that. Like, I don't know why. I just kind of loved that.
That's crazy.
It's in my notes app. I had to document it, actually.
Got it. That's crazy.
So, yeah, Timmy Hose.
It's been a long time since I've been to a Timmy Hose.
Same. We used to go every single week after church, but recently their coffee and everything just has not been good. So we've taken on Cop Relief as our new place of location. I actually saw Lily there on Sunday. Timmy Hose. Yeah, I haven't been there in a minute.
I drive by them.
Mm-hmm. I drive by a lot.
That's about it. What's happening is that I've been on the college grind recently. I've ordered all my textbooks. I'm getting my clearances. Well, I guess some backstory is I have to get my clearances because I'm going for early childhood education, which means I start my student teaching. They start you in your freshman year at the college I'm going to. So I don't know if it's per semester, but either this first semester or this first year, I'm going to have 10 hours in the classroom just observing. And to be in the classrooms, you have to have all your clearances. So I've been working on those, and then I had my orientation this week, applying to emails, trying to get myself familiar with stuff, and it's a pain. I know my class schedule pretty well, which is good. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to be there from 8 a.m. to 4:20. I said that's not okay. I have about a 3 or 4 hour gap between my classes.
I mean,
it's to get homework done.
Yeah.
Or go to the gym. One of the two. It depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. But I've just been locked in on that, which is good because it's close. I'm like
We're
a month and 4 days away from my classes actually starting, and that's terrifying.
Crazy.
I know. It's insane.
Okay, now for the actual episode, the meat and potatoes of today's episode. It's all of the trends, our takes, our opinions, whether we liked them, disliked them, whatever. My first one.
Real quick, I feel like we're dressed for completely opposite seasons. You're dressed for winter, just for summer.
Yeah, well, I didn't want it to see like we were filming back to back.
Yeah, see,
So
I thought about
changed.
that, but I didn't feel like changing, so. We are filming back to back.
I didn't want them to know we were filming back to back, but let's just tell them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. I look the exact same.
She just wears her clothes every day of the week. Like, she has an outfit per week, and we film
like a cartoon character.
We film multiple episodes in 1 week, but since she never changes, here we are.
Oh gosh,
okay.
I thought there was something walking by. It's just the
That's how bad this light is. Okay, slick backs. I feel like, 'cause I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Prior to, 2021, we never saw a slick back.
Well, no, because we were doing slick backs with the JoJo bows.
Okay,
JoJo
that's...
bows is mine, but that was just more high ponytail.
So there was slick back
intentional.
buns and ponytails were more of a thing, but less in the sense of I'm doing a middle part, mid height on my head slick back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was more aggressive.
It was more of just I'm doing a hairstyle, which involves me to have no circulation to my brain. Yeah. So, slick backs, I'm obviously wearing one right now. We tend to film on Wednesdays. I wash my hair on Wednesdays, hence me having a slick back almost every single week of a podcast. Yeah. I love them. Die by them. They're great. They're so reliable. They're perfect. Like, if it's raining outside, your hair's not going to be messed up. Windy, hair's not going to be messed up. Nice summer day. It's fine. Your hair can be in a slick back. Going to the gym, you're going to sweat. Oh, your hair's in a slick back. It's fine. Slick backs are a very superior hairstyle, and they should never leave.
My first one's JoJo bows. And I jumped on that trend real hard. And I mean real hard.
Yeah.
I had so many bows. I still have bows. It's actually
I still have bows. Yeah.
Well, some of them I was like, I want to keep this just as a memory.
I never got rid of them or kept them. They've just kind of lingered through the house.
Yeah, but that was like a whole thing. I actually remember going into the store and being like, oh my gosh. My mom was like, okay, you can pick out a JoJo bow. Being like,
I remember picking out my first one. It was blue and had sparkles on the center of it, like diamond bedazzly vibe.
yeah.
But like JoJo bows were such a big part. Like, it's so funny to see JoJo Siwa on my For You page now. And everyone's like, who's a fan of JoJo Siwa? JoJo Siwa this, JoJo Siwa that. And I'm sitting there like, I used to be a diehard fan. I was watching her JoJo Juice videos on YouTube every single day. There was a problem there. And I think that's a trend that we can leave in the past.
Yeah, that was a trend that, like, at the time, because we were so young, it was kind of like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Never, ever will you ever see me reliving anything close to that. That's so in the past.
Yeah.
But, you know, it was there. It
Yeah.
happened.
Okay, kind of related to my last one, but the clean girl aesthetic.
Yeah.
I think I love a slick back. That's the only thing I truly like from the clean girl aesthetic. Because I feel like the clean girl aesthetic is like very basic outfits, not much jewelry, just like super simple, maybe athletic wear, like an activewear little set. I am not a fan of that simple of an aesthetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks nice on people. I just could never.
It looks clean. It looks put together. Kind of, because it's not very formal. It's more of just like,
Yeah, casual.
you look, casual, but put together. But like, I'm just really, I don't think I personally can just achieve clean girl on the daily, but I'm also just like, I also like love, like, I feel like a big part of it is like the super clean makeup look of almost like, do you have makeup on? No mascara. I love like eyeliner, I love eyeshadow, I love mascara. I could not go without those three things. So, clean girl was not for me.
No, I agree. Delayed texting. That was a big thing it was definitely more like beginning of high school for us. And it would be like,
Delayed texting?
yeah, it would be like, okay, if someone took this long to text you, you're gonna match that energy.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like a big thing where it was like, if you're just responding to people, you're clearly insane. And in the beginning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, because it almost gives off the like, oh, you like are nonchalant. It's like no big deal. But I'm like, that's not me. I'm gonna respond whenever I want. There's no
method. There's no like timer of like, oh, I can respond now. Yeah, I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
At first I was like, what did that mean?
Yeah.
The current, I would say, trend of camo everything.
I have that on here, yeah.
I love
camo.
I love camo. But this is a trend where I think in my household, at least, I got more camo, but like in my household, my brother and my dad are literally like, my dad has been known to get ready for church, put on camo shorts and a camo shirt with a camo belt, and then tell my mom that it's all camo and that he's matching. But they're all different camos.
Oh.
And no matter whether they were matching or not, you should never be wearing that level of outfit.
Yeah.
So, like, camo wasn't something that I would say, like, was necessarily as much of a trend. It was more, I was able to find cute stuff that I liked in it more, I think. For example, my hoodie I'm wearing now for my winter weather.
Yes.
But I love camo, and I'm so happy that it's in cute styles now.
Oh, yeah. No, see, I've always been a camo fan. But it was just hard to find, like, cute camo stuff that wasn't...
Yeah, I didn't want to look like I was going hunting all the time. I didn't want there to be PA orange involved. I just want it to be camo.
But now there's just so much cute camo stuff, and I actually have to stop myself from buying everything camo, because it's becoming a bit of a problem. Yeah. But it's like, I do really like it.
I do love camo, and I just love it because you can... Camo... I don't want to say it's a neutral because I'm going to sound like a man. But it's a neutral in the sense of you could wear like this hoodie with any color.
It pairs
is what I mean when I say neutral. I don't mean that like I'm going to replace all my black clothes with camo. That's not what I mean. Because my brother would be like, you said camo's a neutral. Everything's camo now. That's not what I mean. I just mean it matches a lot of stuff, which I really enjoy.
It's versatile.
Yes. I don't like, though, I've seen some people like have like camo like formal wear, I guess. No.
That's too far.
There's a time and place for camo, and it is not in any formal occasion. It's for hoodies, t-shirt, tank top, shorts, sweatpants, comfy, casual. Never should it be anything that's like any level of niceness to it.
Yeah, I should not be watching a guy wear a camo suit.
No.
That's
I don't care if your aesthetic and whole niche of everything is hunting, camo, camping, blah, 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 nature. No, you should not be in that camo suit.
Okay. Awala.
Yes.
So in the beginning, I was like, I don't know, is it really worth it? But I was like, okay, they're cute. But actually, I remember we were at one of my sister's volleyball games. This was a few years ago because she hasn't played volleyball in forever. I remember seeing someone with an Awala. I was like, I think those are going to be the next popular water bottle. And I was right. I was like, I knew it. That was just like a little thing. But no, I actually love my Awala so much. And I need to get a new one because mine is, seen better days.
Yeah, definitely.
But I haven't decided what color I want to get.
Yeah.
Because they change them out so frequently that I'm like, okay, I gotta deliberate on that. But I love it so much.
Yeah, mine, because for the longest time, I was never someone to be a big fan of, like, a water bottle. Like, I would have a water bottle, but I was never like, this is my pride and joy water bottle. And then I had, like, a Stanley cup, like a 20-ounce one, and I still have it, and I use it all the time. I'm not a fan of it, though. It leaks. It has to be sitting up. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. And then I already traveled multiple times last year, and I didn't have a water bottle at all. And it was so irritating because I kept having to, like, have airport water bottles, or, like, we were on a camping trip, and I just didn't have a water bottle at all, and it was so annoying. So I remember being like, I need to buy a water bottle. I feel the Awalas are reliable. So I bought my first Awala. It was white. This then got stolen at the gym a couple months ago. I think it got stolen because I can't find it. And the last place I remember having it was the gym locker room. And because it's a locker room, they obviously, like, can't, like, have cameras or anything to, like, know. So, and they didn't have it in Lost and Found. So I bought another one. I bought the larger size of it. But the thing is when I sized up, because I wanted a bigger one, I had already been thinking, like, oh, I wish it was larger. I was like, I needed to fit in cup holders. So I was petty, and I got a tape measure, and I started measuring any cup holder it could ever go in. All of which said there would be an extra ½ inch of space in the cup holder. Keep in mind, I was measuring the bottom of the cup holders, because a lot of cup holders are a little bigger at the top, smaller at the bottom.
Yeah.
Measuring the whole thing. ½ an inch extra. Perfect. It doesn't fit anything besides the gym treadmills. The water bottles, I think it's like 32 ounces, are too big. But on to my next one is the whipped coffee trend, where it was 2 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, and 2 tablespoons of sugar whipped together, and you would pour it over ice and milk. So good, actually, but also, like, so sweet. Like, I drink it, and I'm like, it's almost like I'm reminiscing, and that's why it's good, but I'm like, it's actually, like, so sweet.
Yeah.
That I'm like, wow, we were really drinking this? But it's, like, kind of great. But, like, not, like, to a point of I still carry it on to this day. But once in a while, I'm like, I kind of need to get some instant coffee and make this. Haven't made it in a minute.
Yeah. Okay. Oversized t-shirts. In the beginning, I was like, I don't know. Those look trashy, kind of homeless. Then I mean, obviously I'm in one right now. I basically just live in them now. And I'm like, wow, no, these are actually so nice.
I used to, like, wear, like, oversized, like, sweatpants or hoodies. And I'd be like, I just feel, like, sloppy in them. I'm never wearing this out of the house. I love oversized clothes so much.
Yeah.
Like, they're great. Remember when you refused to wear oversized baggy jeans? When you were, like,
oh, man,
passionate about how much you hated them.
See, it started with I wouldn't wear jeans at all. And then the only jeans I would wear were, like, skinny jeans where I, like, couldn't put them on.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know why. There was, like, it was, like, a no jeans to, like, uncomfortable jeans. Because I find skinny jeans more uncomfortable than, like, baggy jeans.
And they were low rise in a very high rise time. So it was like, it was just.
And
like
then I have a picture of you in a dressing room somewhere. And I maybe like American Eagle. And I remember, like, we had you try on baggy jeans because you were like, I'm going to hate them. And you put them on. And then all of us in our, like, maybe 14-year-old minds were like, yeah, they look bad. And they look completely fine. Now I look at the picture and I'm like, oh, those actually, like, fit really well.
Yeah.
But we remember being like, oh, yeah, like, maybe, like, you're a skinny jean person. Like, these don't look good at all. They look completely fine.
See,
they actually, like, looked really good.
I was
like,
being fed. You guys were feeding into my delusion of the skinny jeans. I will not go back. Those were so bad.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Tie-dye era.
Oh my.
Yeah, we can leave that in the past.
I have a tie-dye kit over there, and I'm like,
I went through so much tie-dyeing phase, and the thing is I was so obsessed with it, I would tie-dye anything I could get my hands on, and half the time...
We had a tie-dyeing party at your house. It was, like, just us, but it was, like, still a tie-dyeing party.
We do a lot of things where it's, like, a big event, and it's, like, just the two of us.
I mean, our family...
Tie-dyeing party.
Like...
Oh, it's just us.
Yeah, it was kind of sad.
Glow stick pool. Just the two of us.
Just us.
But I would tie-dye anything, and half the time I was dyeing colored pieces of clothing, so then stuff was just turning out brown. And I was, like, trying to, like, find anything I could tie-dye. Like, I remember tie-dyeing clothes that I had grown out of to give to Frankie just because it was, like, something to tie-dye. Like,
it was actually kind of insane that we were so obsessed with it.
But I might tie-dyed a bath towel, and I think it's still somewhere in our bathroom. Like, it's the one that you go for after there's no other towels in existence.
I know that.
But, like, it is still there.
It still exists, yeah. This is another one from the past. Slime.
Great era.
Yeah. Actually, it was like the big blue
I actually
slime.
often think about making slime. Often. But it's never like, oh, I'm going to go to the store and get glue. It's like, oh, I just don't have any glue. I guess I'm not making it.
Yeah, every time I see the, like, you know, for a while when it was popular, like, the reels, no glue, no borax, whatever, I was like, no, because we were literally looking that up.
How to make slime. No glue, no borax, no glue. Actually, no glue.
You can't.
No glue, no borax, no contact lens solution, no shaving cream, no dish soap, no laundry detergent.
No lotion.
No food dye. I remember dyeing slime with paint.
Yeah.
I mean, paint worked, but, like, literally how to make slime out of anything. 5-minute crafts. It was like, just whip the laundry detergent. Yeah. And it was like, that's, what are you doing?
It's the fact that we tried it, though.
We would. Every one of them. I would be trying everything. Oh, yeah. And I do understand, like, my mom was, like, in the moment, I was like, my mom's not buying me glue. And then I'm like, no, she's buying me glue, and I'm just using it all. And, like, she's not going to buy me 20 gallons of glue.
We had a slime drawer in our old fridge. That's how much.
Yeah, we had, like, part of the door had, like, a section for slime.
Yeah.
To keep it cold.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, Gino Bo's hands, like, will melt slime.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember in, like, 2021 to 2020, like, 3 maybe, like, cloud print and butterfly prints? Everywhere. Especially the butterfly print. Yeah. I had some shirts that were like that. We don't need to go back. Like, it was just so many butterflies. And I just wasn't a fan. Because it was always the type of material, too, where it was, like, printed on. You know that type of thing? Hate that. Yeah. Hate it, especially with, like, Shein stuff, which is actually another one of mine. We were so obsessed with Shein. Or I was, but, like, as a trend it was. It's so cheap. The clothes were always bad quality. You were always like, well, the shirt's, like, really see-through. The shirt looks like plastic. But it's fine. It was cheap. And it's, like, and people still shop at Shein, and I really question what's going through their brains.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting choice.
Because it's never good quality, actually. And, like, it's... Just go to Amazon. You can literally buy cheap clothes that are decent quality on Amazon.
Yeah.
Like, why are we...
Heatless curls. Yes. I really tried. I could not get them. I had several different of, like, the actual curling hair rod things. Yeah. None of those worked. I tried several different sock techniques. Those didn't work. Even the ones that were like, okay, use like the part from a bathrobe. Yeah. None of it worked for me.
For me?
I also just couldn't sleep with them because
I tried the ones that were over your head like this, and they never worked. But the ones where you go down your head like this, like the unicorn ones, those were great.
Yeah. See, I did have more success with that. I just didn't have the patience.
I would just sleep in them.
No, I mean to do it.
Oh,
because that
takes like 2 minutes.
That one's more difficult to do than.
I think I kind of like learned it though because it's the one that I do. But they fall really nicely, but they also fall so quickly compared to like heat on your hair. Yeah. Like I cannot get them to truly stay. So like say I have like something where I want my hair to look good all day, I can't do them unless it's like a more casual thing where I'm like, okay, my hair is gonna look completely different by the end of the day. It'll look fine, but just not the same. Like. It won't stay, and I think the only way to make it last better is to put heat on it, which defeats the purpose of it.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm just much better off with my natural hair because obviously it's already curly. So, like, I don't know why I'm fighting it.
Bedazzled everything. Huge fan. I want to bedazzle everything. And I think I have been like that since I was a little kid. I remember being a little kid having like bedazzled t-shirts, bedazzled tank tops, bedazzled sunglasses, purses, everything was bedazzled. So still to this day, like I love anything that has some sparkle on it, some bedazzle on it, some like my sunglasses as of recent I've only been wearing bedazzled ones. I bedazzled some energy drinks for Lily's birthday, and just like in general, I love me a sparkle.
Flare pants.
Mm-hmm.
At first I was hesitant because I was like, I don't know, like I'm shorter, so I'm like, I don't know if these are gonna actually work.
Yeah,
they work so well.
I love them.
They're a little bit too long sometimes, which is a pain.
Yes, they are.
But I love them so much, and they're actually like my favorite ever.
Yeah, I have a couple pairs of like leggings like that, and I do love them. But the main like flare pant thing in my head is jeans, like more of a boot cut jean. For the longest time, I was so anti fitted jean at all that I hated them. But now that I can appreciate different styles, I can like I think I've learned. I used to be in such a mindset of like I had to be in baggy, like the same fit of jeans every single time.
Yeah.
But now I can appreciate like having varying styles, and if anything, when I wear like jeans repetitively, I'm like, I'm wearing these too much. I need to mix up the styles. So now I do have a pair of like boot cut, like they're like Ariat jeans, so they're like a very fitted to boot cut. And I do actually really appreciate them, but it took me way too long, I think, to like get behind them.
And then the last one is just energy drinks.
I was debating putting that one because I wasn't sure if that counted as a trend, but like I'll count it.
It definitely does, because think about when you go to a grocery store. There was like maybe a tiny section before, if that. It's everywhere. Same with like anything protein. It's just like
the protein is like, that's a good trend. Well, it's a good trend, but it's a bad trend. I think some of the protein stuff is dumb.
I think it's a bit excessive, but I do think it's good because people are actually eating protein now.
People are finally eating protein because people weren't. I was actually slightly psychotic. I was like 12 years old eating protein bars. I don't know what I was doing then, actually.
Yeah.
But, and protein shakes. I don't know what was going on with me, actually. And the protein powder I had at the time was, like, really nasty. Like, it was nasty. Like, some protein powder, it's like, oh, you can, like, there's a texture to it. This was, like, separating from the milk in the bottom of the cup. It was, like, it was so bad.
That's disgusting.
Protein trend, well, it's two parts. Protein trend. Love that trend.
Yes.
But I think some people take it too far. You had energy drinks, so that was the main one. Love energy drinks.
Oh, I love energy drinks. But in the beginning, I think
I remember, like, one of the first times you ever had an energy drink, and you drank, like, a quarter of it, and you were like, I'm gonna die.
It was bad. Well, before that, I basically did not have, like, any caffeine tolerance, which was really not good. So it would take me days upon days to finish an energy drink. But think about it. I was starting with Celsius. Probably not a great starting point.
Yeah.
Now, the idea of a Celsius does scare me a little bit. I will drink it.
Celsius just isn't good.
It's very hit or miss. The flavors are just like, there's one flavor that I really like. Besides that, I'm just like, I don't.
There's so many other brands of energy drinks that are better.
Yeah. I basically only drink Bloom now. Just because in my mind, it's like healthy.
It does kind of give off like not energy drink vibe to
Exactly.
it.
I'm
you
like,
know,
this is
it's like
good
oh,
for you.
it's health food. Yeah, that's how I feel about my Gorgies, which I drink too many of. I've been trying to like cut back on them, but it's not. I say cut back. I'm drinking many a week still, but.
Oh, definitely. No, I love it so much. Just drinking out of a can is just such an elite experience.
It's a fun drink, but it's like giving you caffeine, which like you need. Like I need some right now. Like energy drinks are just so great.
They are. They're wonderful. That was it.
Yeah. So I think that's the end of today's podcast. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking along for the dying camera. For the longest time, you probably noticed we didn't have any problems.
No,
we were on a streak.
So good.
No SD cards full. No cameras dying. We had the ring light break, but like we could easily fix the lighting situations, you know?
Yeah.
We had no problems. The camera died 3 times today. Until the point of now where it's like, it's just like we gave up on the camera. I don't know why though. I'm so confused by it. My only thought is as of recent, I've been charging it because technically it only takes like 2 hours for that to charge all the way. So today I charged it for like 2 hours. But the past couple of weeks, I've charged it overnight. And I don't know if there's, like, some secret backup energy storage. It's storing up on overnight. But I forgot to charge it last night.
No, I do know sometimes stuff, like, if you overcharge it, like, the battery life dies, which is dumb.
But, well, no, I was, like, overcharging, and that's when it was lasting.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was
Okay.
charging it overnight and then it was lasting better. But then I was charging it for a couple of hours. And keep in mind, it had like 50% battery when I started charging it.
Yeah.
So I was like, it has to be fine.
So
I don't know what was going on there. But we post on YouTube, on Spotify, every single week at 8 a.m. on Fridays.
Yes.
So come back for the next week's podcast. What is happening, Gigi? What's happening? Oh. This camera is. The camera should be charging right now. I'm just gonna pray it works. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not looking too.
Supposedly it's supposed to charge and fill. I don't know.